Need some water.
Well...
I Labs with an encouraging smile. She needn't be afraid to enter their circle. None of them are rejecting her after all.
Sorry I caused you guys trouble.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about that. That Grand Prix was you, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't a half bad idea. Fighting to see who's the strongest man was awesome.
Kanji's right, but you should have invited me too.
Sorry?
I won't forgive you until you say, I really like you, you big man. All sexy like that.
Guys, stop making it even worse. Sorry we're starting off like this. In any case, I'm really glad you're all right.
I got you to thank for that.
They take very naturally to someone who was a human.
Great job, Mitsuru. And man, talk about a rowdy bunch of students.
Still, they are kind.
I look at Labras surrounded by new friends. I wish I could join them, but part of me would rather watch over them for now. And there are things I still need to consider.
Is something the matter?
I'm not good at relying on others. My responsibilities are so heavy that I don't even think of trusting others with them. I've been told it before, but it never gets easy.
Why not think of things more simply? When something cannot be accomplished alone, there is no other choice but to trust in others to help. Good or bad, it is inevitable. Then why not accept it and move forward? You aren't alone either, after all.
I can't keep myself from smiling at that truism. I never could have become a representative.
You're right. It's not difficult at all when put that way. It's just as I was saying about companionship being a guide.
Indeed, I'm thankful for my companions. They say things I cannot take me outside of my new perspectives. I'm sure the song principal will save Labras from straying from her past. Although I think again about the case. Now that Labras is safe, there's another issue. The mastermind is not Labras, but her shadow. However, the shadow emerges and begins to act only after she entered the TV world. It's hard to reconcile that with Labras taking the initiative to escape. Come to think of it, there's something else that can be explained as we assume Labras was behind everything.
Labras, truly the mastermind here.
Huh? What are you getting at?
Why did Labras choose them? Where did Labras learn of them?
The student you should on high that troubled me. I can't see why Labras could have selected them. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it might have been since the change in Labras caused this world on their own, but no. The video brought them, called them by name. But not to mention the shadow took the appearance of General Teddy from the start. Neither would be possible unless she had identified them beforehand.
We didn't know about them or about this world inside the TV. How did Labras discover all this?
Yeah, I can't explain it either.
And I still have my doubts regarding the hijackers' mental state. Their memories were muddled and they couldn't explain themselves. The Labras' ability extend that far. The more I think about it, the more questions arise. There must be some larger plan of work after all.
The fastest way to find out is to just ask her. Hey, Labras!
Akihiko.
Ahiko Law, the voice catches not only Labras' attention but the high schoolers as well. I had hoped to keep them away from this, but since they're innocent bystanders, Akihiko seems not to notice my irritated glare.
Wake up. How did you find out about the TV world?
About this place?
Labras subtly stops moving, but before starting to consult and take a leap backwards, happens so suddenly even students standing some distance away raises their voice in alarm.
Labras!
Get back!
As soon as Akihiko cries out, Aigus runs towards the student to protect them. I keep careful eyes on Labras, whose face has gone blank, and put some distance between us. My fear has been realized. Labras reaches the axe on her back and swings it without hesitation.
Is she malfunctioning? No! Someone's hijacked her!
What?
If I don't hear the shadows is defeated, someone's still hijacking her, then
There. Who are you? Show yourself.
I expect to respond, but the source of my answer comes as a shock.
Myself. How cold.
Oh, they do fight their shadow forms! Yes!
That voice.
A proof of darkness emerges from one nearby shadow and forming.
Hey, Kirijo-san's shadow?
Has my appearance in my face. It's me in every way save the unnatural gleam in its golden eyes and the mocking expression it makes.
Do you not recognize your own face? Ah, and you.
Still, my heart is calm. The fact your parents may have given me more clues to the enemy's intentions.
You seem to have a penchant for deception. Unfortunately, I already know that you're the mastermind here. You were after persona users from the start. That's why you chose this school and tampered with Labrys's memories. And you just demonstrated how you control those hijackers. Very good. No wonder you managed to drive back a god once.
Hold on. Drive a god, back a god, you mean Nyx. So, like, he was controlling Labrys. I thought, I would assume he's using that, using some sort of technology to do that. But, but all the hijackers were actually people, so how is he controlling the hijackers and, how is he using the same thing to control the hijackers and Labrys? Because I assume he controls Labrys, which like technology and what, something like that.
Yes, I want them even more now. You want them? Explain yourself. Personas and shadows are one and the same. If I poison your hearts, I can recruit shadows with unparalleled strength.
Wait, what? You mean turn our personas back to shadows?
The heart is frail. Its weaknesses are never fully vanquished. Given the opportunity, it can betray you and return to darkness. This one's desire to make people suffer was perfectly suited for such a plan.
Plan?
You caused all this to gather strong shadows? Who are you?
Sadly, it seems things won't be going according to plan this time. But I'll make use of what tools I have to the very end. This is my last chance. No, more like a marvelous entertainment. Stand my puppet.
The shadow exhausts my tongue and raises the right hand towards Labrys, still collapsed on the ground. Labrys reacts to the gesture by raising up, like a puppet with no will of its own.
You bastard! This form is exhausted from constant battle and will be useless as an asset. But unless you destroy it, it will keep rising up and attacking you all. What will you do?
Labrys obeys the shadow's command and leaps towards him to attack. It seems the enemy wouldn't do anything to rattle us. I understand that, but understanding it and forgiving it are two different things.
Just knock her out one more time.
No, don't attack her. Further damage to Labrys could put her in danger.
But, come on! She's all over us! Ah!
Now, may you suffer and curse your fate. Relinquish your personas.
At that moment, I hear a voice whispering in my mind.
Huh?
I stop in spite of myself. I know that voice well. Relief washed over me to hear it. This match will end in victory. Who are you talking about? Are you talking about the Navi of Persona 3, or are you talking about the protagonist of Persona 3? Who are you talking about? I call to everyone to assemble.
Everyone, concentrate on avoiding her attacks.
But we can't do that forever!
Just try and hang in there. Trust me. I trust in you.
Unless this is an impossible demand, everyone's already exhausted by what's come before. Still, I need to buy time. Surprisingly, the first nod neither Akiko Aigus.
Everyone, we can't take this much. Yosuke, you ready? Hell yeah, partner. Let's let Mitsuru-san do her thing.
Hanamura and the others recover from their confusion once when Narukami speaks. Interesting, he seems to be a great leader.
Back them up.
You got it.
No! No one will force my sister to hurt others ever again.
You must hurry and decide. Who will be destroyed? The shadow or the light?
The shadow laughs triumphantly. It seems driving against the wall, flaunting one's power, acting like a god. How short-sighted! I sense I haven't been waiting for. We bought enough time.
To say, but this show is over. What?
Like, who's doing that? Lapras comes to a halt and releases from Shadow's control. She must be forced to exceed her limits, so she falls to the floor. She shrinks and cut. We didn't attack her at all, yet she unable to do so much break her fall. A chill goes down my spine. Imagine what would have happened if we fought her at our full strength. I mean, like, okay, so Mitsuru doesn't fight Lapras at her full power.
You made it in the nick of time. You saved us, Yamagishi.
Oh,
Are you okay?
Fuka. Okay, so it's the Navi. All right.
Fuka-san.
Is she in the limo?
So you had a third assistant.
That voice. It's not coming from in here. Whoever it is out there.
Seriously? She can use her as a reality too?
Right before we entered TV, I put a phone call asking her to come right away, and she made it. Perfect moment. Yamagishi had a bit of difficulty dealing with her world, and so alien to her, but she adjusted quickly enough. Though she's far away, I can sense we're under her protection.
It's just as you thought, Mitsuru-senpai. The enemy is only mimicking your appearance. It's a bang.
Very impressive to guess correctly from such a long distance away. So these are the limits of a half-broken puppet. Well, no matter. This was only effort for my own enjoyment. You despicable monster! I didn't expect you to fight back this hard, but didn't you have fun? You were all taken in by an illusion. This place, these traps, everything came from your own minds. You dread yourselves most of all. A beautiful plan, wasn't it? Your idea of beauty is rather warped, as is your plan and your assessment of us. But your biggest mistake was that you took my form in the end.
I take a step forward. Seeing this, Akihiko and Igus take a step back. They know me well. Oh man, I love this music. They can see the sign of anger boiling within me.
Are you angry? Alright, I'll play along. The show must go on, right? Don't say another word while wearing that face. I'll teach you just who it is you've made an enemy of! Check. This is fine with me. Good enough for my purposes that I confirmed you have enough power to meet my expectations.
The shadow laughs is different from the matter to
This
at all.
is only a temporary form. I doubted there'd be any meaning in changing my appearance. Sure enough, it made for a very enjoyable game. All that irritates me is having to feign cooperation with that foolish human until I obtain the one true vessel.
What? Huh? What? Foolish human.
See you and another guy's next time. Just wait until then.
Is this like a god? Like in the typical Persona games? Usually you fight a god in the end? Is this a god we have to
The
fight?
real you will face the same consequences soon. Choose your last words carefully.
Laughs echoes throughout the room. The shadows brought my form disappear into the air.
Yamagishi, the reading disappeared. It didn't move, it just vanished. What could this mean?
Back to square one again.
Another guys, huh?
Don't even think about coming around here again!
What are we up against? Our enemy seems to be targeting Persona users.
It seems not even they know who the enemy is. Though I didn't expect they would. The enemy had extensive knowledge of libraries, something even I don't have. There's no denying whoever this is whoever did this was versed in the Cruise Group's internal workings, gathering powerful shadows. Now we know the enemy's general aim, but what do they plan to do with them? Not that matters for the moment, I suppose. I signal to Akihiko. Akihiko catches it and turns towards the students.
Don't worry about it. We'll handle things from here.
Wait, but it kinda said it was still after us.
Of course, you should be aware that the enemy is out there. Akihiko only means that there is no need to abandon your lives to pursue it. We will do our best to ensure that no harm comes to you. That is, after all, our duty.
But
I don't expect them to like my answer. The reason I started Shadow Operatives was to protect people from these things. The students, they're still young. Gathering my permission could only mean them becoming more involved, whatever. We should be the ones to take a responsibility.
guys, let's leave this to them.
You can...
Are you serious? They're right that we need to go back for now. We're all at our limit.
We now Kami signals to him. Hanamura's falls surprisingly silent. That hardly fooled anyone. Yeah, Mitsuru will definitely know what they're doing. Either they take me for imbecile, or it won't make even I do. It won't matter even if I do catch on. I suppose I can live with that. They're that determined. I can hardly discourage them to do. I have to take care of everything before they can involve themselves. That's all. Teddy jumps around. His footsteps surrounding highly unnaturally to catch our attention.
Alrighty, attention please. The trip doesn't end until we get out of the TV.
Dude, we were in the middle of a conversation.
What are you doing with this ancient TV? Hang on, where'd you even get this?
I see a flat screen TV behind Akihiko. Why don't we use that one?
It's a Teddy Vision. You can get out from here.
They exchange banters. They, if the recent problem are already long past, we must fight so that we can continue to be carefree. Moreover,
There wasn't much damage to her motor functions. I don't believe it will take much time to repair her. Still, the stress on her cognitive functions must have been severe. It may take some time for her to awaken.
I guess let's get sadly a library are moving form in her arms. We must also fight to prevent anyone else from being hurt like these two. The case is over for the time being. Time to say our farewell to this world. By the newfound resolve to fight this is surging within me. What the heck? Even after we return to the real world, there's no rest for the weary. After reaction report of the case, investigation lead to the culprit. The mountains of things to
Here you
do.
go, Mitsuru-san.
Ah, thank you.
After issuing instruction, I'm ready to take a break, but when I get serves me a cup of tea, which is perfect timing. The fresh scent of Darjeeling. I take a moment to savor the mellow aroma of the muscat. That's right, spring is nearly over. I feel like I can barely keep track of the reasons anymore.
We will be leaving Inaba tomorrow. Keep that in mind when making preparations.
Understood.
We're rather limited here in this hotel room. Originally, I had intended to return today. We're all tired that we had to stay the night. Also, Labra's condition to consider. Still mulling it over, I hear a knock on the door.
It's me, Fuka.
Come in.
Dude, Haven't seen Fuka
Sorry I
in a
had to
while.
summon you on such short notice.
Oh no, it's alright. I was on vacation too, after all.
Like, is Fuka working for the Shadow Operatives, or like does she have another job, and like she only comes on to help when Mitsuru calls.
How is Labra?
She's still resting. There was a lot of stress on her, so we might have to carry her out.
I see.
Yamagashi takes a nearby chair. There's a weariness in her
I looked
eyes.
into the records. Labras was built on a self-contradicting foundation. Self-contradicting? Unlike with Aegis, when Labras was being developed, no one had the know-how to create a personality from scratch.